Yes, family. Yes, family. I'm back. Or should I say, me never really gone nowhere. Just that sometimes other duties call, and we don't get to make no video, you know. But I'm back, and about thing I want to talk about again. All I see it and make a reason. See, what about things that go on in the space, in the local dancehall space, where the king debate still raging on. I don't know when that will stop. I think we should have just declare one king. Since we think we need a king, I know that we need a king, but it look like people decide so we need a king. We need for us name that and move on, because I say a whole heap of divisiveness take time to creep back into the space. Some would say exciting for dancehall, but we know that when it escalates, it can cause a whole heap of damage. So I want to get that under control, please. Further afield, we see Trump get sworn in, and we listen to him inauguration speech. Depending on the side of the fence that you sit, some would say bad speech, some would say good speech. For me, being a fence sitter, I don't know how come a man have some wishes. Things like securing him borders, and stuff like that. Things like staunching the direction that we saw America was going, and trying to take the world, that I don't want to say freakish direction, but everybody know what we're talking about, you know what I mean? That did need for kind of halt, and I think there needs to be time for a rethink. So Trump may provide that little reprieve, that little time that people can get it together. Hopefully, him not do the amount of damage that some people are sitting and expecting to happen. I won't say much more about that in the space, because I don't want to come across again like we're take side, because we're not a dog in the race there. Yes? No dog in the fight. See, so it is what it is. We're hoping for the best. We hope, again, I say, that these fears that have been built up in people, that I think fomented a lot by the left-leaning media. I hope these fears can be allayed, and no damage is done by Trump's actions. That's all I can hope and wish. You know what I mean? Yeah. But again, now locally, I want to talk about this situation. I go Portland. On my way to Portland yesterday, I took the southeast coast. So I drive from Kingston, St. Andrews, St. Thomas, and into Portland. There is a highway project happening, and I don't even know that we can seriously call what is happening in St. Thomas a highway. But there's a road work project that is happening. Yes? A kind of an extension of the whole circle the island with a highway kind of a vibe project. And so it is now going through St. Thomas and Portland. And I must say that the areas that have been finished, you're impressed. We're impressed with that. Yes? And we can see the vision. So when all of this done, it'll go be great for the island. But as at now, during the roadwork phase, it's pure chaos. Pure chaos. Think a joke? Have a look at this. So, I'm in St. Thomas. And from just outside Morant Bay, maybe a few miles out of Morant Bay, we have the construction happening on the road. And this is what we have. So we pass Portmorant and we're heading to, we are trying to go Hector's River. But this is the road going into Portland. Yes? And this is great development. But oftentimes the road of good intentions is paved with what them say. There's a thing. But while this is good for the country when it is done, it is the how. To my mind, I would think say if we're going to have this kind of development, do it piecemeal now. Do a few miles of road, finish that, move on to another tranche, another area, and thing. We can't. This obviously is not working. You know, you can't be having development, and while you're trying to have development, you're also impeding development at the same time. You know, I think our politicians, because this now have nothing to do with no party and politics. We're talking about governments now. So I think our legislators, those who are in charge of devising the plans to develop this country, have to think deeper. Have to look deeper into the how. You know, the what is okay, but the how is a problem. Look here. So all these people's lives, and we see it on TV, and we hear the complaints. Say, girl, yeah, all this dust is messing with the people, them sinuses out here and things like that. I'm sure the people are fair wet up the road themselves. Not that you have a regimen of people watering the road. Yes? And so, you know, real thought have to be put into these things. Yes? It really can't work as is being attempted here. You know, I never realized it was so bad. I see these people on TV complaining, and I hear the Prime Minister. I know how the Prime Minister operates. He wants to just do one big thing on according to what I would say. Make the people cuss one time and done, and then them get them road and them thing. If it was just road, but we're talking about more than road here. We're talking about people's lives being affected for months on end. This has gone, I'm sure, for over a year. You know, we have to do better next time. This gone bad already. So I gone bad a morning, can't go come good a evening. But please, authorities, let us try to do better next time. Alright? So yeah, you know, the lives of these people have been totally disrupted. People are complaining about dust affecting them respiratory system. So people are get asthma, I develop, you know, just different bronchial issues when we stop to, you know, have a word with some people. And I'm wondering whether this kind of road work have to be attempted this way, where we dig up the whole of the road from Portmorant, go all the way in to Mansion Hill side there. So we dig up all of that, but we can only be putting down the asphaltic concrete, you know, at certain points. Was it all necessary to dig up the whole place? Miles and miles of roads? Couldn't we have done it in tranches? Couldn't we have said we're going to 5 miles, let us say? So we dig up that 5 mile here, deal with it, open it back, move on to another tranche. Why was it necessary? Maybe we need to hear from the engineers, because I don't want to assume anything. Yes, but when I talk to a brethren, them say this is how politicians steal the country's resources. Yes, you dig up everywhere, you create chaos here and there and there, and nobody is seeing that unseen hand putting the money under the table. You know, the whole procurement process and all of that. Politicians, listen. At some point, the people now go take no more, and I keep saying this over and over again. At some point, it is just going to become too much. So if this is being done to create some sleight of hand, for some politician make some money, or for the party make some money, because we see what go on in the election and come again, and the parties war chest, I forget fat. If this are go on, how much more time do you think you can run the same game upon the people? And I ask if this is what is happening, because maybe an engineer, one of them road engineer, will tell me something different and give me a plausible explanation, and it may be something that we can hold on upon. But we know how politics running in this country, everything is dirty politics. But I can't see how the whole coast from Port Morant all the way back to Mansion Hill in Portland. I don't see why it was necessary to do that all at once. I'm sure it could be done differently, without disrupting lives and disrupting, because I'm sure the economy on that side of the island is affected as well. Education is affected. A long time we hear the youth them say, you know, to actually get from point A to point B. So you're going to a high school, let us say, and we know how country thing go. Your school is 10 miles down the road. Now, when you're traversing 10 miles of potholes and gully and no road because the road scrape off and them are prepared for it, when do you get to school? How are the kids now being affected over that side? Is this what we wanted? Is this how it will always go? Couldn't it have been done in a better way? I don't know. I'm not an engineer, so I don't want to. But but I know how politics go, brother. You know? So please, this gone bad already. When them say we're gone bad already, we're gone bad a morning can't come good at evening. So I could just work on this. But next time we not plan a project, man, take my foolish advice, man. Try to deal with it in a way where, in such a way that it don't disrupt and disturb so many lives. Please. Saying? And again, I hope you not do this for thief the money. And when we say thief the money, I don't want no one party believe like, you know, see it? Because all I want to do it do on the other side as well when I feed them time. I beg you now, please. Ease up and women. Country really can't, the people can't take no more of this rubbish. I mean, not done too long, We have to like, share, and subscribe. See it? Yeah, we are cut. See it? Bless up again.